All right, so we got a clip here from the Unique Entertainment channel. Of course, Bert Kreischer is exposing Chris D'Elia and embarrassing his family. Let's see what we got, man. This is tough comedy drama.
Simpatico with everything, and the rest of the family's like, you can't be doing this stuff. You can't talk like this.
Can I tell you what's great about that little kid? So you know, obviously you post stuff, and haters are gonna show up in your comments. So I post the trailer like Christmas Day, a lot of positive responses, and then you get haters like, "This dude used to be funny. He fell off," and you're like, and I don't see them. I don't even respond. I don't see them because I don't look at comments. But her mom texts me. She's like, "Hey, I just found out Lilu's been in your comments and she's fighting with people. She's 11." And I'm like,
you know what's so funny is that's the only story that Bert continues to share, is that some little girl that was on his show was fighting with people in the comments, and this was probably a small thing that he was told, and he keeps exaggerating it as he does everything. Now her mom called and she's the one that saw it, and chances are she probably responded to one person one time and said one thing, and that was it. And Bert's like, she had my back in the comments. And it's like, no, I think she had her own back. I think she's defending the fact that she did a stupid show with a big dummy. And wow, what a way to start your acting career. As a child actor, it's tough to get gigs, and when you land them, they're not always the best. But knowing that hopefully she becomes a huge star. That way she could be like, yeah, I did that dumbass Bert Kreischer show when I was fucking 11. Thank God I got out of that, huh?
I go, what? And she was like, yeah. And then her mom screen grabs the comments, and it's like, this guy fell off. And then she wrote, your mom. And then he's lighting up the trolls in the comments and fighting with them, and they're coming at her in her DMs because...
I don't even think that's real. I think he didn't get screenshots of any of this shit, and Bert saw somebody comment that he fell off, and that's the first thing that he thought to say back to that person. He didn't, but that's what he thought to say. And instead of him actually saying it, he's spinning it and saying that she typed it. She actually went out and commented. No fucking way, bro. No way.
Because they're out of sync adults who just are like, they don't know it's a child. Mm-hmm. And then, I thought that was the funniest, that this kid went to bat for me in the comments.
Well, Eric and I were talking about it last night after we watched a couple episodes. And
see, just like I said, Bert thinks that she went to bat for him just because the comment was about how he fell off. Little does Bert realize this girl probably knew what show she was doing with what comedian and what his reputation was, and how the show was probably only going to last one season. And she's defending herself. Not you. Sure, they're targeting you because they're not going to talk shit to an 11-year-old girl, because chances are they were probably the best part about the show. But hey, man, it's not for you. Be realistic, okay? Just like I said he was going to say, oh, she's defending me. No, she's defending herself. She's upset at the fact that she did the shit. She knows she has to defend herself. I mean, of course, you guys shouldn't be leaving all those shitty comments, but then again, who can stop you?
And we liken her to, how you like have the angel and the devil on your shoulders. She's that little devil that's just like, no, go ahead and do it. No, just go and do it. And the dynamic between you and both your daughters reminds me of my dynamic with my 14-year-old. And like, I speak the same. We're our language is terrible. We're constantly, it's like we're best friends. So watching that dynamic, I'm sitting there going, this is my life. Like, this is hilarious. And I just, that's why I identified so much with the kids and you. And it's like, I know this is Bert's show, but he's going to make these girls like stars because they are just so funny.
You got to see the red carpet thing that the two girls did. They were walking around doing interviews with all the celebrities.
Well, here's the funny thing is I've actually said this. I actually happen to believe that all of this fake talent and skill that Bert thinks that he has, his actual daughters probably have all that skill and talent. And they're not going to exploit themselves. They're not going to use it. They're not going to even try to be famous, even a little. they're just gonna go and live lives. But little do little do all the people know, they actually had all the skill that Bert thought he had.
Celebrities and everybody there. Bert's mom, I think, was on the carpet there too, and they're like, "Who are you?" Like, these two little kids are just lighting everybody. It's almost Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globe style, with these two little girls walking around the microphone, just shitting on the people that are there to celebrate Bert and be part of the big night for this thing. And they're having a time of their life.
Dude, we were at the after party, and Netflix doesn't put together a premiere or an after party. Like, I think they helped with the premiere, and they gave us the theater, but I had to pay for the after party. But it was, it's like I might as well, right?
Okay, that sounds insane, dude. That sounds insane. That can't be true. That can't be true for most of the things. Now, I believe that they probably don't do premieres for most things. They probably don't do after parties for almost anything. But the shit that they do have a premiere for, they're probably having an after party for. So to say, first, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Then he says, oh, they gave us the theater, but I did have to pay for the after party. It's like, buddy, I don't think anybody paid for the theater or anything. I think you set up the premiere yourself. Because why would there be a premiere for a television show, dude?
So Lilu comes up to me. It's like 12:30 at night. She's got it's almost like you ever seen kids at a wedding? Like, she's got no shoes on. She's at a bar. She's clearly had way too many sodas, way too much chocolate. And she comes up. She's like, does this party have to end? And I was like, it does. And she goes, when? You paid for it, right? And I went, yeah. She goes, can you keep it going for one more hour? And I go, I can. And she goes, yes. And then she turns to the party. Bert's paying for one more hour. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, and it's funny. She just shows up like.
To do too, and I had other work to do, and I said, you know what, screw it. I see the other episodes here. I'm going to plow through it. Next thing I know, I'm done. I go, wait, this was it? The way the series ends, I'm not going to talk about it, but the way the series ends.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it, but then continues to talk about it. Now, I have to wonder, who the fuck are these guys? Who are either one of these guys, these two basic bitches? You know what I mean? Just two regular ass dudes, and Bert's like, well, we have to talk to them. I have to get on there because they have iHeartRadio on their fucking Zoom call.
It could go either way. Was this in your mind like this is going to be a standalone thing, or are you looking to hopefully get a second season out of this?
I think I'd do a second season. Listen, hang on. Who's this? That was my agent. Hang on. Oh. Hey, Heidi, I'm doing an interview. Can I call you right back?
Yep, I got Nick too. Call us back.
I'll call you back. That can't be good, guys.
All right, so
I think there's an ice storm hitting Texas, and I think I'm not going to Texas now.
Yeah, we got it. I'm on the East Coast, and we're.
Oh yeah, you know why he's saying that? Because that's where Joe Rogan is, right? And we all knew that was coming. But does it make any difference? Like I said, you can't. Are you bringing in new people that have never heard of Bert Kreischer before, and they're gonna go watch the show and be like, wow, this guy's actually really talented? It's like, he's 50, man. He's been around for fucking ever. It's taken him this long to finally get a TV show that's gonna do something. Like, it's not doing anything, guys. Stop pretending. He's had 97 opportunities.
They're already saying now 2 feet of snow for the New York City area, so.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm anywhere.
And I'm in Arizona, so I'm dressed like you in the show, flip-flops and shorts. I'm having my best life, and he is upset about it.
Very much so.
I would love to do a season 2. Listen, the girls are getting older, and yeah. So we either do season 2 and season 3, and then wrap it up with a bow and bang them out this summer, or it was.
Why would there be more seasons though? Why are people even throwing money at Bert Kreischer to do anything? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why all of a sudden now? What has changed? His fan base hasn't grown, dude. Anybody that came to those big arena tours and stuff was because they wanted to see everybody else but Bert. Let's be honest. They just wanted to get drunk in public, dude.
It was just standalone. It was a cool thing. It's like The Cabin. We only did 6 episodes. Actually, we did 5. The one with Dalia got pulled because all this stuff. Don't tell anyone. Oh yeah, just tell anyone. I don't care.
Oh wow. So there it is. Took us that long to get there, but we got there. You know, Unique has an interesting way of taking his time with getting us to where we want to be in the clip. But yeah, there you have it. He was Chris D'Elia was apparently in Bert's other show that Netflix had him do called The Cabin, and they scrapped that episode when all of his stuff happened.
It's a little past that, but yeah, we did an episode with D'Elia that they couldn't air because of it. He got canceled. Right. But yeah, maybe it's a standalone. Maybe it gets picked up. Maybe they just want to do a different one. You know, like maybe they're like, yo, we liked it. You know.
Okay, so here's Bert just skipping over that like it's nothing. Those two are just baffled. They're like, well, we got a clip. We absolutely got a clip. The one clip we needed. We got Bert talking about how they scrapped a full episode with Chris D'Elia in it. I mean, come on, man. Again, who are these guys? What is this? I hate all of it. I feel bad for anybody that has to watch this or watches it seriously. Yeah. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.